For this video, we want to evaluate the integral of 2 over cosine squared times the cube root of tangent x. Want to pause the video and try this? Go ahead. I'll be right back. Okay, for this one here, we have cosine and tangent, ignoring the radical here in the square. Normally I like to work with cosine and sine or tangent and secant. So if you're looking for a standard U-substitution, rewrite the integral. So what I'm going to do here, I know that cosine and secant are reciprocals. So if I bring the cosine squared up to the numerator, that becomes a secant. So this becomes secant squared of x. And I got the dx. And in the denominator, I've got the cube root of tangent of x. I know the derivative of tangent is secant squared, so I'm going to have a u substitution where I let u equal to tangent of x. Then du will equal to derivative of tangent will be secant squared of x. And then we just transform this integral into one involving the variable u. And I've got my 2 here that I forgot, so this goes out up here. And I know that secant squared, this is dx here. Secant squared dx in the numerator can be replaced by du. And I just go ahead and put my 2 out in front here. This will be du. And in the denominator, I have the cube root of tangent of x, and tangent is u, so that'd be u to the 1/3. I'm going to take it to the numerator, that becomes u to the negative 1/3. And then I'm ready to integrate with respect to u. So I add 1 to the negative 1/3, that becomes a 2/3. I got the 2 here, and then I divide by 2/3. That's the power root for integrals. My constant of integration plus c here. And then this is going to equal to, and it goes 2 divided by 2/3, that gives me a 3. And then u to the 2/3, but u is tangent. So this will be tangent of x, and this is to the 2/3 power, plus the constant of integration. So the final answer then is 3 tangent to the 2/3 power of x plus a constant. And it's always a good idea to check your answer by computing the derivative. Sometimes the check, though, is harder than actually evaluating the integral. But anyway, this is your answer. I've done some videos where I do check it for you, but just good practice to see if it checks. This one's pretty straightforward, because if you take the derivative of this, 2/3 times 3 will give me a 2. Okay, so you get this 2 there. Subtract 1 from the 2/3, that's negative 1/3. So this goes to the denominator and gives me the cube root of tangent. And then using the chain rule, you have to take the derivative of tangent, gives you a secant squared, but if you take it to the denominator, you get cosine squared, so it checks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.